What is up, guys? This is Tristan, aka Young Pressure, and today we are going over the hardest parts of running a pressure washing business. And the best part about this video is I'm going to tell you how to fix it. So this is all free game, free value. Let's get right into it. So the first thing is that you're going to be running multiple hats at the start. You're going to be running the marketing. You're going to be running the branding. You're going to be running the technician. You're going to be running up the follow-ups. You're going to be running all the admin stuff, which can get very chaotic. It can get very disorganized. And what I would do is I would do this for an elongated time before you can actually generate some capital. But in order to generate capital, you have to charge accordingly. Then you can delegate systems into places that you may not be great at. Say it's the technician work, say it's the marketing work, say it's this. Then you can allocate people into those types of hats so you don't have to worry about those hats anymore. You can just delegate people for that. But the only way to delegate people is that you have to charge accordingly so the business can flourish. The business needs to run, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So you're going to be running multiple hats. That's the consequence initially. But as you gain capital, start to delegate people into those roles, whether that's marketing, branding, technician, admin, whatever it is. Okay, the second part is that it's hard work. It's strenuous work. It is laborious work, but the best part, this is the reason why we get into the business, because no one else wants to do it. People are too lazy. People are too fat. People are too nasty, and they don't want to go outside and wash houses, right? So that builds opportunity for us, but at the same time, your body will be sore, especially if you're running this as a solopreneur initially. So what I would highly advise you to do is work out. Yes, I know that sounds crazy. What work out, Tristan? Oh, yada yada yada. This is my workout. Work out, whether that's before or after, but make sure that you're not sloppy or fat while you're doing this stuff, because you want to be in shape. People are more likely to give you the business when you're in shape. It's just a neutrality of the business. I promise you wholeheartedly, whenever you're in better shape, you'll get better sales, you'll get better clients. Your business will flourish better. So I'm a big advocate of this, especially as you're walking around all the time. Make sure that you're working out and then you're in shape. Okay. I want to put this on there because I do care about this stuff, and I care about you, and I want to make sure that your health is wealth and the health is right, baby. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the third thing is that you got to find the right customers initially. So if you're starting this pressure washing business, you don't know what the right customer looks like. So it comes with a little bit of trial and error, but the best sequence that you can utilize to pre-qualify great customers is that you have to charge accordingly. The common denominator here, but the cheap customer is always going to be the worst customer, point blank. They're always going to be nitpicky. They're always going to be a nag. They're always going to be these certain types of attributes. When the high-paying guy, he's going to leave you alone, he's going to let you do your thing, and he's going to be very gracious at the very end of it as well, because he recognizes that he's paying for time, an additional time that he doesn't have to wash his house, he doesn't have to wash his driveway, and you want to be able to choose these right customers, and that's a great pre-qualification process to find the right customers. Then, once you do that, and when you can accumulate a ton of these customers, then go to the very top of that and find what attributes they have in similar, whether that's a hobby that they have where they're congregating, what networking meetings they're going to, what jobs they have. You'll find something that they all have in common, and then you can target these types of people, whether that's through paid advertising, whether that's you actually going out and networking. But it does take a little bit of time to accumulate. It is one of the hardest parts of this business to find the right customers, but those right customers will ultimately just make your business a cash flowing machine. So you got to find the right customers. Don't serve the wrong customers. Wholeheartedly guarantee you that. Okay. The fourth thing is that one of the hardest parts for me, at least, was setting up my trailer. I'm not a very great mechanical person. I know how to wash and stuff. Yes. But I'm more business savvy than I am mechanically savvy. So setting up a trailer was actually just an alienated process. So setting up your trailer, the things that I learned through that was you've got to be organized within it, and you've got to be efficient with it. You want to build your trailer for efficiency. You want to build your rig or whatever you have for efficiency. So I like to use hose reels because those hose managements, oh my gosh, they get so tangled up. It's absolutely utterly insane. And then you want to have tanks, but even if you don't have tanks and all that, make sure you're organized and then your hoses don't get tangled. That's the best part. That's my number one advice. And then recognize that it is going to cost you a little bit of money. Those quick connects, they cost a lot of money. You'll go out of with a little bag out of Northern Tool or out of Amazon, and it's all these quick connects, and it's like $500, which is absolutely ridiculous. And if you don't know what a quick connect is, I'll attach a photo right here. But setting up your trailer for efficiency is one of the hardest parts of this business, but it will reap you benefits through delayed gratitude. So a delayed satisfaction. So my next point is delegating systems. And I touched up on this with running multiple hats, but you definitely want to delegate systems into places where you're weak at, because when you can recognize where you're weak at and then you know how to fix that as well, but you don't have that enthusiasm for it, you want to make sure that you're delegating systems into place. Best part, the number one place that I would start is getting a CRM, and basically that's a little computer AI automated where you can input your clients and it'll send estimates automatically. That's where I would start, and then you can start to delegate other people elsewhere. And then my last point is, what do we do in the off season? Well, Tristan, that's a great question. That's a great question. I'm about to give you little snippets of what I do in the off season, and I do Christmas lights in the off season because I love Christmas lights. I think they're awesome, and it kind of gives you those 2 months where you're making a lot of money too with Christmas lights. But you can do other things as well, and you can do hot water washing if need be. You can do trash bin cleaning. You can do an assortment of things. But I'd be lying to you if I told you those cold months, the pressure washing business it doesn't slow down. I would be lying to you. So make sure that you have an alternative service as well that you could do in the off season, and then it can ultimately just keep funneling the business and keep cash flow. That's what I've noticed. I like Christmas lights a lot, and we make some money during it. But let me regurgitate all of these hard parts of running the pressure washing business back to you. So running multiple hats, you're going to be running multiple hats: the marketing, the branding, the follow-up, the admin, everything initially. That's just part of it. Do it for a elongated time and build capital. Then it's going to be hard work, strenuous. Don't be fat. Don't be sloppy. Make sure you work out and do the things that you need to do. Finding the right customers. The best way, the number one way that you can find the right customers is charging accordingly, because those guys will treat you really, really good. Those cheap customers are not. And then you can go into your Dream 100, which is basically you get the top ones and then find their behavioral instincts and where they're congregating at. That's what your next question is. And then setting up the trailer. That was the hardest part for me, at least, because I'm just not mechanically savvy like that. Delegating systems into places where you're weak at. Learn how to fix those weak things and then put people into it. Or you can start off with a CRM and then start to do that. That's what I would advise to do. And then what do you do in the off season? Just expand your services a little bit. Don't go too much out of your niche. I like to do Christmas lights. It's just me. I love it. But trash bin cleaning is super profitable. We do some trash bin cleaning in the off season, gutter cleaning, all that stuff. Incorporate it into your off season so that you have consistent cash flow throughout the year. And the best part about this business too, a little PS hack, is that you can make a lot of money in these 9 months, more so than any like 9 to 5, anything like that, and you'll still be good within the off season. So that's something that you should look forward to. And if you're watching this and you're watching right now, you're definitely you're reaping the benefits. But guys, if you got any type of value out of this, smash that subscribe button, baby, because I'm posting free value, free game for you guys because I want to see you guys succeed. I love, I've seen some people networking with me, and I've met some cool people thus far. So don't be hesitant to reach out. You can put yourself in the comments, and I always look, I always comment back and everything like that. I'm more than happy to help. Guys, I love each and every single one of you guys. You already know that. And in this next video that I'm about to show you I go over why today is the best time to start a pressure washing business. Why there's so much opportunity today, where it's so unique, and it may be fearful for some, but as Warren Buffett says, be greedy when they're fearful, and today is the best time to start a pressure washing business. I'm going to attach that video in the middle of the screen. You guys should definitely take a look at it. But guys, I'm getting out of here, and peace.